Good morning, Cass. My name's Jonathan.
And I'm Samantha here with this week's Kcav News.
Hey, Sam, which social media platform would you say that you use the most?
Probably Instagram or TikTok.
Did you know that on average, people spend 142 minutes a day on social media?
Barely 142 minutes. I'm on my socials way more than that.
What do you even do during all that time anyway?
Mostly just scroll through my feed and catching up with my favorite social media influencers, although it can be pretty exhausting at times.
Speaking of which, why don't we check out our cast's favorite social media influencers in this week's episode of Question of the Week?
Hey Cavs, it's Brianna here with your question of the week. This week we asked our Cavs who their favorite social media influencers and why. Let's roll the clip.
Hey Cavs, my favorite social media influencer would have to be Emma Chamberlain because I find her content very relatable and authentic.
My favorite social media influencer is Victoria Garrick because she does a really good job about spreading awareness about eating disorders and mental illness in the student-athlete community, and there's nothing better than taking activism.
My favorite influencer is Mr. Beast because money giveaways plus gaming equals fun. Simple.
My favorite social media influencer is Kehlani because she's funny, spiritual, humble, and honest.
Well, that's all for question of the week. Now let's head back to your hosts.
Do you think any of those influencers ever went to college or got a degree?
You remember before they became crazy famous?
Yeah, I bet it must be so hard to balance school and the priorities of being a part of a huge social media platform.
I bet some do, and probably some didn't. And I know our cast care about attending college just as much as they did.
Then why don't we head over to College News to see what they have for us this week?
Hey Cavs, it's JC here with your college news. Worried about college? Well, don't fret because Cleveland has a senior transition lab. Any questions that you might have about the transition to college can be answered here. It's open on May 8th, 15th, and 22nd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and May 22nd and June 3rd from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Zoom meeting code is 812-2472-2395. Seniors, in order to graduate and move on to the next level of your education, make sure to complete the tasks on Naviance. That's it for your college news. Now, back to your hosts.
Jonathan, do you have any interesting stories to tell, skills to teach, or maybe secretly you have a great sense of style?
I don't know. I do have a couple of good stories. Want to hear one?
No, not now. We're in the middle of a show.
Okay, then. You're lost. You really don't know what you're missing out on.
I was just naming topics for videos since I know people on YouTube get tons of views and followers for things like that.
What do you mean secretly great sense of style? I think my style is awesome. No secret at all.
There's always room for improvement. Maybe you should join a club. I think Design Appreciation Association would be perfect for improving your already great sense of style. Let's roll the clip.
The Design Appreciation Association is a comfortable and fun place for creative people like you to get together and talk about design. We cover topics like fashion, trends, interior design, and architecture, and also have discussions about how design fits into the world and society. This is a pretty new club, so we have a lot ahead of us and would love to branch out into different topics and potentially be able to do things like clothing drives and fundraisers to help the community. It's important because it provides an outlet for like-minded people to be together and talk about our common interests. We meet every other Wednesday at 3:15 p.m. after school, and our next meeting is on May 5th. I hope this explained more about what we're doing, and our meetings are really fun. So if you're thinking about joining, follow us on Instagram at chs.daa for updates and to learn more. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe after saying that, I'll consider checking the club out.
See, it can only benefit you. Maybe one day you can even become one of those fashion influencers I follow. Then I can be able to say I know a famous person.
I don't think I can ever make it as an influencer.
Don't be too sure. Did you know that some of the highest followed influencers get paid up to $100,000 to $250,000 per sponsored post? That could be you.
I could be a lot of things. But right now, I'm going to be the guy that gets us over to senior news.
Okay, Jonathan. Now let's head over to Sabrina.
Hey Cavs, it's Sabrina here with your senior news. Seniors, for the latest on senior activities including graduation, check the Cleveland website under Students and Senior Activities tab. Make sure to RSVP for senior drive-by celebration and in-person graduation ceremony. More information can be found on the Cleveland website as well as the Schoology homepage. Also, seniors, please check your LESD emails if you still need to send in a picture or media release waiver for the virtual graduation picture you received in email yesterday. Lastly, the Seniors Showcase is today at 5 p.m. More information can be found on the Cleveland Class of 2021 page on Instagram. That's it for your senior news. Now, back to your hosts.
I can't believe some of our seniors are experiencing their last season of being a part of their high school sports.
I know, those sports like football that recently ended their season this past Friday, it seems like saying goodbye is slowly creeping up upon us.
But we still have the other sports like soccer and volleyball around to keep us on our toes, so don't let that sadness hit you just yet.
Why don't we head on over to sports news to hear about some upcoming games and events?
Hey Cavs, it's Jordan here with your sports news. Congratulations to our varsity football team for their undefeated season after beating El Camino 42-0 last week. Good luck in the West Valley League title game. Also, congrats to our varsity boys tennis team after beating Chatsworth 6-1 last week. And lastly, good luck to our JV and varsity girls volleyball team against El Camino today at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. And to our JV and varsity baseball team against San Pedro tomorrow at 10 a.m. And that's it for your sports news. I hope that was some good news for you, Jonathan. Now back to your host.
I don't know about you, but when I finish practice, the first thing my teammates and I talk about is...
Wait. Let me guess. You scroll and scroll and scroll all over social media.
Okay, yes, but I was talking about how I crave food.
Well, why don't you check out some TikTok recipes? They're all over the place, and some of them are actually pretty good.
I mean, I've done a couple that went viral during quarantine, like the whipped instant coffee one and the bell peppers with the cream cheese, but I wouldn't recommend that one.
Well, why don't we check out how our fellow Cavs recreated a quick and easy TikTok recipe of their own?
Hey Cavs, it's Shaylee here, and today we will be trying out the baked oatmeal trend as seen on TikTok. So let's get started.
For this recipe, you will need 1 cup of oatmeal, 3/4 cup of milk, 1 banana, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a pinch of salt. Then blend your ingredients for 1 minute. Now pour your mixture into an oven-safe bowl. Now top it off with anything of your choice. Here I'm using chocolate chips and pecans. Then it's time to put it in the oven, so bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes and you're done.
I'm not the biggest fan of oatmeal, but that looks pretty dang good.
Definitely. I can't believe how many videos of food and other things go viral every single day.
Did you know that technically a video has to gain more than 5 million views in a period of 3 to 7 days for it to be considered viral on YouTube?
Maybe I should create and post a video to test my odds. It's never too late. People from different age ranges get viral every single day.
In fact, some of our Cavs are pretty TikTok famous.
The evolution of things gaining popularity between companies like Facebook and TikTok have changed so much. I wonder how rivalries between platforms would even work, don't you?
I think I can get a pretty good idea of how it goes if they ever did confront each other. Let's roll that clip.
Hello, everyone. As one of the most successful social media platforms, I've called you all to this business meeting to compare our interaction numbers. Wait, did TikTok just leave?
Probably because TikTok only has an attention span of like 15 seconds. Let me Snapchat them real quick.
No, I got it. Trust me, Instagram direct message is a lot faster. I mean, I am the best app and the most popular here. Like, come on, Facebook, you're literally associated with privacy scandals.
Aren't we all, though?
Hey, guys. Anyways, I'm back.
So, do you guys know any rising social media platforms with totally different and unique ideas? Because I think it would be great if I can...
Steal your ideas.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Instagram, your feeble attempts to bypass me are minor to the amount of features I have for my users. Seriously, literally anyone can do anything and everything on Facebook.
So you don't see the problem here? That's very creepy.
I know you're not talking Snapchat. You literally have those creepy little like animations. Bitmojis is what you call them. And don't get me started with SnapMap. Literally stalker.
I at least respect people's privacy and stay authentic.
You have literally copied something from everyone in this room.
You know what I think? I think we're all unique in our own special way.
Yes, and after all, we have made great success in our interaction numbers.
I totally agree with Instagram.
Well, on that note, shall we end this meeting?
Who knows social media platforms had so much beef with each other?
That's just weird. But to be fair, like TikTok said, they're all special in their own ways.
True, there's actually a lot in common when you think about it.
Well, while you think about that, why don't we check out late breaking news for those who aren't glued to their phones checking the news 24/7?
Hey Cavs, it's Carol here with your late breaking news. Did you know Cleveland had a school newspaper? Well, it did. They post monthly issues all year long. That's right. Go to the Cleveland website under the Student tab and click on LESAB. Let's not forget, yearbook pre-orders are due today. Find out more information on the Cleveland's Instagram. Before we go, here are this week's student shout-out. Shout out to Brianna Linkari for personal success and nominated by Mrs. Mesa. Shout out to Alex Belosa Garone for academic excellence and nominated by Mrs. Mesa. Shout out to Emma Gardonos for academic excellence and nominated by Mr. Abdelkader. Well, that's it for this week's late breaking news. Now let's get back to it.
I can't believe our show is coming to an end. My first time ever hosting just went like that.
I know. But I've been wanting to check my Instagram feed this entire time, so can we wrap this up?
Of course, you've been wanting to check your Instagram feed the whole time, but not just yet. We still have our weekly edition of birthday shout-outs.
Happy birthday to Zara from Jonathan.
Happy birthday to Miss Hall from your cheerleaders.
Happy birthday to Miss Rodriguez from Miss Rodriguez, Senior Board, and ASB.
Happy birthday to Noemi Camberos from your fifth period.
Happy birthday to Asal from Sarah, Liz, and Jocelyn.
Happy birthday to Brittany from your Kcav family.
Thanks for watching this week's show.
And make sure to tune in next week.
Same time.
Same place.
Here with your
Casey.
AV Kcav News.
Kcav News.